I went LARPing, so you don't have to. There's this place in Macau called Planet J, which does LARPing, live action role-playing. Yep, that's LARP. Well, I went and it was exhausting, it was tiring, and it was expensive. We'll go into that, but first, let's look at the commercial. The commercial is very misleading. Let's watch it together.
Welcome to the Magistone Kingdom. I'm
Princess, we save introductions for later.
The acting's pretty bad. So, the commercial's in English, and they speak Portuguese, and Mandarin, and Cantonese, in Macau. And when you get to Planet J, they speak all 4 of those languages. You can switch between language when you're playing the game. But first off, none of this is true. We'll go into the real, how it really looks in a minute.
Wow. What is this place? It's awesome.
This is Red Rock Drift, one of the many regions in the kingdom.
Not all places are monsters and dragons.
Yeah. Wait, dragons?
You were lucky Bobo found you in time. He seems quite sure of your talents. Bobos don't choose just anyone.
And every adventure has their own journey.
So, as you can tell by the dialogue, 1, it's dubbed. 2, it's dubbed badly. The voices, you know, they do say the things, but the voice actors are just some person reading the lines. There's no heart to this.
Belle and I will take care of the villages. The volcano's just north of here. Do what you can.
You heard the prince. Let's go.
Don't worry.
They make the city look beautiful. That's definitely a green screen. But the city in itself is actually pretty awesome.
All right, Jamie.
This is a commercial, by the way. This is a really long commercial. It's 5 minutes. 7,000 views. March 9, 2016. I actually went here in 2017, 2018? Like 2017. Summer of 2017, a year after this came out. I went to Planet J in Macau. Just gonna fast forward. Yeah, there's a dragon. They don't... Yeah, here we go. Now they're in it. It's still a green screen, but this is inside the mall. Check out this 30-second commercial.
Planet J 真人互動主題王國，佔地近10萬平方尺，多達200個刺激互動遊戲，盡在澳門金沙城中心。
玩來真的！
立即勇闖 Planet J 冒險王國，展開歷險之旅。
Definitely a paid ad. Okay. Let's check out their other video. That was over 100,000 views. It's 30 seconds. Definitely a commercial. These kids are playing at home.
玩？做乜要爭住玩？堅玩就嚟 Planet J 近10萬尺真人互動冒險，多達200個刺激互動遊戲，盡在澳門金沙城中心。
玩來真的！
立即勇闖 Planet J 冒險王國，展開歷險之旅。
The purpose of Planet J is to have a place for the kids to go to play all day while the parents go shopping or spend the day in one of the grand hotels. You know, spending money, doing what rich people do, going out to eat. So it's very expensive for parents. That's why Planet J is in Macau, one of the most expensive cities due to the money that flows in. Planet J, if you want to go there for an hour, kids or adults, it's about $27 US. For the full day, it's a little more than 50. And I was tired after 30 minutes. I'm very happy I did not get the full day pass because I was so tired after 30 minutes. I actually like playing RPG games. I played a lot growing up. I played like all the Final Fantasies, the Dragon Quest. But when you have to do that stuff in real life, it's exhausting. The game just let's go from the beginning. All right, so to get there, you have to get to Macau. You could either fly directly to Macau, but they don't have like a super big international airport, so it might be harder to get flights. But if you want to go to Macau, it might be easier for you to fly directly into Hong Kong. From Hong Kong, you can catch a ferry to get to Macau, and you can be there in less than an hour. And once you arrive at the ferry station, you can take a free bus to the central Cotai Strip, where you can access the big malls, do your sightseeing, and if you didn't know this, they have their own little Eiffel Tower there. It's the Eiffel Tower of Asia. So now, let's start LARPing. Once you get in, you have to pay at the counter. They give you a book. This book is the key to activate all your quests and keeps track of your progress in the game. It also tracks exactly where you are in the facility, which helps activate certain scenarios. So certain scenarios may be a mini game activated, or a quest is completed, or you get hints. It's actually really well done. The problem is it's not fun. It's not fun. Have you... Oh, I guess it depends on the person. There were kids there, they were having a blast. As an adult who's played video games where I haven't had to move and walk around all day, I find that more fun. Walking around and playing a video game is actually very tiring. So I get tired very quickly because I'm lazy. Yeah, I'm sure maybe other people will have fun, but the thing that bothered me is when I play RPGs, I can read pretty fast, so I like to, speed through the dialogue. I don't like the dialogue that just kind of rolls on screen and then the character talks. The problem with Planet J is you can't skip the dialogue. Even though the dialogue is available in 4 different languages, you can't skip the dialogue here. So you have to wait and let them do their speech and read the whole thing. So I found this a pain just because you had to stand there and wait. Because I guess if you could skip the dialogue, you'd be able to complete the game really fast, or you'd get lost really quickly. For me, yeah, I was done. After 30 minutes, I gave up. It was just too tiring. I went in the first 30 minutes really hard though. I just kept going. I was like, all right, I don't want to pay for 2 hours. I want to complete these quests in 1 hour. Oh, quests. Should probably tell you there's different quests available. So they'll tell you there's several all-day quests. There's several 1 hour quests, 2 hour quests, and you can kind of pick from a different selection of them. The facility is huge. I really wish I took more footage. I didn't have my DJI Osmo Pocket with me or any kind of gimbal camera. So the video was really shaky, and I don't even bother filming if the video is going to be shaky because it's unusable. Yeah, so this was in 2017 when I was recording. As you can tell, walking and trying to hold the camera steady. I'm very bad at it. So I didn't record too much footage, and that's why you're getting a bit of the Planet J experience through pictures. Pictures are a lot better because I'll just stand there and take the picture. Another thing about Planet J, they really target children on this. So adults kind of just bring your kids. You don't go there as an adult. Well, you could. There's literally no rule that says you can't. But it's really targeted towards kids because, the dialogue is very simple. The games are very easy. It's really catered to a younger audience. It's not like World of Warcraft or anything. It's not something like super advanced or technical. It's a game anyone can play, which makes sense because parents want to drop off their kids here and just let them run around while they go do something else. So, they also have costumes. Costumes do not add anything to your character, and it's more of a sense of pride when you're walking around through the facility. So, as a level 1 character, you're allowed like a robe and a hat, and that's kind of what you're limited to. They have sizes for kids and adults, but as you progress your character and you level up in the book, then you can get access to the more premium costumes. I did not make it out of the first level of character costumes, so they only had like level 1 to 5. It was something like pretty low, because they're not going to make that many crazy tiers. And then I saw these little kids with like the premium costumes, wearing like the wizard hats, they had axes, they were running around, and I gotta admit, I was pretty jealous. I was like, dang. Like, this kid, way stronger than my current character, because my current character is sitting on a bench, drinking water, taking a break, and super sweaty from walking around. And I'm okay with that. I'm kind of at the point in life where I want that older person's video game where it's just sitting around, very little movement, kind of like Ring Fit for fat people, and if they make it, they could call it Ring Fat, where every time you do a little pump with the ring controller, you get a donut. I would like to play Ring Fat. And the game. Let's go back to the game. That was a huge tangent. Back to the game. After an hour, we kind of just left. Yeah, you can leave at any time, but try to get that full value. It's kind of like a mini theme park. You could get some food in there, drinks. It's not too much more expensive because there's a food court just outside the facility, because you are in this huge mall in Macau. So the mini games kind of end on a dragon. You're supposed to slay like a dragon in the game, and then it's like this Xbox motion controller where you're just swiping down the dragon and fulfilling the quest requirements. Overall, it was okay. I would say it's 3 out of 5 for adults. For kids, it's probably 4 out of 5 because it's very interactive and maybe they haven't seen anything like it. I haven't seen anything like it, but it's something I would not want to do again. If you would do this LARPing thing, let me know in the comments. Let me know how lazy I am. If you're just as lazy, high five to you. We're cool, we're lazy, we're Ring Fat Bros. Yeah, that's it for my review of LARPing at Planet J. Thanks for watching, and until next time.